Hi, morning. This is Marcia Mariah Skirvin from Kingston, Jamaica. I will be speaking today on issues about safeguarding children during divorce. It's a wonderful, it really is a wonderful opportunity to be able to speak on this, because a lot of the time, adults go through stuff and, children are left in the midst of it and not being the focal points. And we can also recognize that a lot of damage can occur through this process. And so one of the things I'm happy that I'm able to speak on these issues, and that we can recognize some points that will help persons navigate that process. We don't want to glorify divorce, but the truth is separation does happen, and when it do happen, we want to be able to make sure that we're able to navigate those waters. And there's some key points. One such point is never ask your children to take side. That's important. Never ask your child to choose mommy over daddy or daddy over mommy. You should not put your child into that position to choose. Both parents love the child, and it should be a joint effort in making sure that communication to that child shows nothing but love and unity. Communication is key. Granted, the moment of separation, the moment of divorce can be difficult, but parents ought to work on communication. And when we say communication, we mean that there is no negative communication coming from one parent to the other in the presence of the child. As best as you can, you should reinforce positive things about the other parents. As best as you can, you uplift those moral and show love, because what will happen to that child development in the future is that he would have, or she would have, grown up to be a balanced individual. Being in an antagonistic situation and a combative situation, that child will become very defensive and bitter, and they're going to be asking to choose. And these things eventually play out in adult life when persons have serious issues coming from childhood. And so it's important when persons go through divorce or separation, they have to make sure that the children's well-being is the first important thing that is being considered. Things like never curse in front of the child. If you have to argue, if you have to have words, speak it outside of the hearing of the child. The child does not need to be a part of that. The child does not need to hear that. The child does not need to hear derogative messages about the other parent. And we must begin to understand that this is factoring, and this is not assisting the development of a child. And if it's a mother, we ask you are not to engage in disrespectful talk about the dad and whatever your thoughts about him are, and things like that. And for the fathers, same goes for the mothers. We ask that you show love and support, because whether it be a young boy, whether it be a young girl, they are taking their first cue on how to love people from home, from parent. It's about socializing. So you're actually socializing your child from early to be somebody who is full of hate, somebody who is selfish, somebody who cannot say good things about other persons. And these are the building blocks that actually go into adult life, and really severely cripples development. So I'll be at Jamaica Conference Center today. It's gonna be a whole expo on safeguarding children through divorce, and there are gonna be a million and other topics about children, but this particular topic absolutely is an important topic, because it really feeds into child development. And I'm also excited to be on one of the panel to be talking about this. Alrighty.